There's a great statement in the book of Isaiah where it states, "The Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon me." And it goes on to say that his delight shall be the fear of the Lord. And there's a real necessity for this in the spiritual life. For fear can be a really healthy thing if it's understood properly and assessed properly within one's own heart and mind. For fear is a passion that arises in all human persons and is neither to be blamed or praised, like all passions that arise within human beings, until it is understood why the fear is in one's own heart and the action it causes the person to pursue, which could be good or bad. For reason dictates in the moral order that some things should be shunned and other things sought after. This is how one grows in the virtuous and holy life that all humanity is called to pursue. And by constantly seeking the good that we should seek, and then in a process we grow in virtue and actual goodness, and the goodness becomes our own, and we possess it by God's grace. And fear helps in this regard, for fear is a passion that can stir us to get up quickly and do what we ought to do. It can give us a proper respect for those who are legitimately in charge of us, such as our parents or our bosses at work, or most of all can give us this real proper respect and honor that is due to the living God. And when we fear the Lord properly, we understand that it is primarily in order for us to pursue a good we should pursue, especially when it comes to the commandments, a virtuous life, and good actions that cause us to become good. The Lord is teaching us to fear in a healthy way for our own good and for our own salvation. And in acting upon this fear, the interesting part is the fact that it actually diminishes fear at the same time because we grow in our relationship with God by seeking to act as we ought. In this way, when we understand it properly, the fear is not wanting to part or break with holy relationships with others and with God. And this grows out of a holy desire to be a righteous person. And the reward is being at peace in one's own conscience.